Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dan Royce, Barbados Travel Vlogs once again. This evening I'm in Gun Hill, St. George, heading towards the Lion sculpture, which is at Gun Hill. You can see that it has been repainted since the ashfall. You can see the bright colors again. Yes guys, I'm heading towards the Lion sculpture, which is at Gun Hill, in the central parish of St. George in Barbados. And above Gun Hill, above the Lion sculpture, will be the signal station, which sits over the lane, which is situated over the lane, and it is 700 feet above sea level. This is a one-way street for vehicular traffic, so vehicles can only come from this direction and come down here to enter back to the main road, but none cannot come up heading towards the direction I'm pointing in. It is a one-way street, so this is the road that leads to the signal station, the Gun Hill signal station. I'm now by the Lion sculpture at Gun Hill, George. The lane has been painted since the ashfall. Now you can see all across to the St. George Valley and into the south of the island as well. And you can see into the city as well. You can see the Hilton Hotel and the Central Bank of Barbados and so on. Yes, this is the Lion sculpture at Gun Hill in St. George. It has been repainted since the ashfall. Gun Hill sits 700 feet above sea level. Yes, guys, this statue depicts a lion holding a red round ball. Resting his left paw on a red round ball. Yes, guys. This lion was carved and sculpted by Captain Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at the station in 1838. It symbolizes British colonialism. Back in 1991, around 91, 92, the Rastafarian community painted this lion in the Rastafarian colors, which is red, gold, and green, as the Rastas would call it, ice, gold, and green. But then, soon afterwards, they repainted it in its normal color. This lion is an iconic landmark in the parish. It's a place of interest. Yes, guys, we are looking over the St. George Valley, and again, we are 700 feet above sea level. We are overlooking the St. George Valley, where you will see Buckley, the Buckley area. They'll be overlooking the southern end of St. George. Right now, we're in the northern end. This is the St. George North area. And where I'm looking at is the St. George South area. And we're also looking across to the south of the island, which is the parish of Christchurch. So we're looking southwards. And we're looking over to the St. George Valley, where you will see the lush green countryside. You will see the Buckley Plantation and the old Buckley Sugar Factory, all across the Carmichael Road and Lower Grays and Fair Pilgrim, which is in the Christchurch. You can see the St. George Secondary School at Constant Road. You can see the top of St. George Parish Church from here. The tower for St. George Parish Church. And you can see all into the city, where you will come across the Hilton Hotel, which is on the southwest coast of Barbados, and is in close proximity to Bridgetown. And you can see the Central Bank towers as well. And you can see to the Roberts Manufacturing, which is also in the northern part of St. George, in a place called Lower Estate. Again, we are 700 feet above sea level. The signal station is just above me. And again, this is the lion sculpture which has been painted since the ashfall. We had ashfall sometime in May. Early last month, we had ash falling from St. Vincent. And the lion was in dirt and bad shape, but they have painted over. They repainted it. Yes, guys, this lion is an iconic landmark in the parish. You can see all across the Brighton plantation, also in St. George. Yes, guys, St. George was carved out of the parish of St. Michael in between 1640 and 1641. So St. Michael is the mother parish for St. George, and St. George is best referred to as the breadbasket of Barbados. It is referred to as such because of it is where you'll find most of the gum provisions on the island, such as breadfruit, not breadfruit, but like sweet potatoes, English potatoes, edders, yams, and other gum provisions. They can be sold at markets such as the Brighton Farmers Market in the St. George, and it can be and also Buckley Plantation. Not Buckley, I mean Buttles in Buttles Plantation, Buttles and Sweet Bottom and so on. All in the parish of St. George, you will find gum provisions in the parish. Again, we are looking over the St. George Valley, looking towards Constant. We will see the St. George Secondary School. St. George Secondary School was established in 1972 in Constant, St. George. And we are overlooking Carmichael Road, which leads back to the parish of Christchurch in the southern end of the island. And we are overlooking Fair Pilgrim, and we can see the Pine area in the parish of St. Michael as well. That's good. This is the land at Gun Hill signal station. Gun Hill signal station. This is the land at Gun Hill. Yeah. This is the land at Gun Hill, St. George.
Wow.
That's nice. The Gun Hill signal station, the Gun Hill land in St. George. Land, Gun Hill, St. George. You can see St. George Parish Church again, which is in the Glebe, St. George, the Glebe area. You can see the St. George Church Tower.
What am I sitting on? What is this part of the line? Whatever.
And the land paw on a big round ball.
Now from there.
Yes, guys.
I don't want to fall. Good? That's enough. Alright, perfect.
Yes, guys. So this is Gun Hill, the lion sculpture in St. George, Barbados. St. George is in the center of the island, as I said before, along the parish of St. George. So there is no sea nor coastline in these two parishes because they are in the center of the island. There are two landlocked parishes on the island. And we're overlooking the St. George Valley as well as the south and the east of the island as well. And again, it was built by Captain Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at the Gun Hill Signal Station in 1868. Yes, it's the lion resting its paw on a big red round ball. This is the lion sculpture at Gun Hill, St. George. Yes, guys, this is the main road here at Gun Hill, St. George. Thank you guys for watching and have a blessed evening.